is about beauty, lifestyle, and hair. If you'd like to be part of this family, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Turn on your post notification bell so you'll be notified whenever there is any video up on this channel. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. But if you like this video, please share. So my face is already moisturized, and I'm just going to jump in straight with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So if you're an upcoming influencer or an influencer, you already know that in the beauty industry, we have the underdogs.
Got it!
Or if you do not know, let me tell you about it. You know, I've been doing my research, and you know, I always try to point out certain things that I see it's going on in the influencing work. So get used to me talking about that if you happen to come on my channel, because I feel like I just want to throw more light on the industry. I noticed that in the beauty industry, we have the underdogs, who happens to be the upcoming influencer. You've heard, but I have to also include myself. I feel like I am an underdog in the beauty industry because I am not really up there. So if you are also an upcoming influencer, or you are an influencer who have not been paid to work with the big brands, which category are you going to classify yourself? You are just an influencer, or you are an upcoming influencer, or you are just up there? That question goes to you yourself. You have to answer that yourself. But for me, I feel like I am part of the underdogs in the beauty industry. And I noticed that if you are an upcoming influencer, the difficulties that we have is getting to work with brands. I noticed something in the beauty industry, that there are some brands who would like to work with particular influencers. I don't want to mention any names. You have to do the research for yourself. There are a lot of brands there that have particular influencers that they work with.
The fuck up, my nigga.
Real shit, though.
What are you talking about?
You trying to drop knowledge.
So if you happens not to fall in their range, forget it. You're not going to be called my sis. If you are in the industry, the beauty industry, I guess you have to get used to you being ignored by bigger brands, and don't take it really hard on yourself, because listen, anybody wants to market their products. You yourself as an influencer, you want to market yourself out there so that you get brand to work with or be an ambassador to any brand. It's in your favor. That's where you get some revenue from brands. And listen, the brands also wants to work with an influencer, which they think if we pay this person to work with, it will be worth our money. So at the end of the day, it's a give and take thing. So I guess we, the up and coming, the industry underdogs, have to work really harder for us to have value, so that the brands will like to work with us. So I guess at the end of the day, it's not like the brands do not want to work with up and coming influencers or anything, just that the value of each of us is not the same. If a brand comes in for you, they expect to get something out of you, and if you do not provide them that, it's like they wasted their investment or money. Get it? I've done a little something on my face. Let me color correct, because I have blemishes on my skin. Color correct, I'm going to use NYX Cheek Sweet Cheek Blur. Most of the things I share on my channels are personal experience that I faced as an on my channel, so nobody should get me wrong or think I am talking about anybody or anything. When I started my YouTube channel and I was on Instagram, I was exposed to the beauty industry, and as an upcoming YouTuber, I thought, why doesn't brand have interest to work with me? So along the way, you know, whenever you are doing something, you grow in it, and then you begin to know how things really work. I noticed that brands really work with their up there influencers, and I bet everybody knows what I am saying is the truth. The truth is that my personal analysis is they already have the fan base, they already have the followers, so it's easy for brands to sell with them. And most of the time when a brand releases products, they need to advertise their product, and so they sort out the influencers that really can help them sell the product. And you, upcoming influencer or new to the game, you barely have the fan base or the engagement that they need. Everybody knows what they are looking for when they are going for influencer to work with, brands especially. Targets, if you happen to not fall in their target, they were actually going to blacklist you, like they are actually going to ignore you. It's normal. When you yourself, you go out to buy something, you go where people are really gathered. You just wouldn't go to a place where I think 3 people are standing. It doesn't make sense to you. What do you think about it? So exactly applies to the industry. They want to work with people that already are up there. Somebody like Jackie Aina, she has the fan base. So if brands goes to her to market their product, they know there are a number of people that are going to watch the video from Jackie Aina, and so they will get what they really want. So if they pay her, for them it's nothing. But imagine you up and coming influencer, if a brand approaches you and give you stuff to promote for them, how many people are going to get to know that particular product? So at the end of the day, you shouldn't feel like the industry underdog or you are being blacklisted or anything. But if we work harder and get to where we want to be, I bet we will be paid and we will be treated like how the big people are out there, you know. I'm going to go in with my E.L.F concealer. And for my foundation today, I would like to use FENTY Beauty Hydrating Longwear Foundation. At the beginning as a YouTuber, I remember how I used to tag brands and I post, and it's like they haven't even noticed me. I already have a video about desperate for a repost. You can check that out. There I really explain more how it feels to purchase product from brand, and it's like you are looking for a repost and it's not coming and you are desperate and you don't know why they are not reposting you and what is really going on. So at the end of the day, I was really wondering why they don't even notice me. It's basically simple. You are going to invest as an individual. Would you like to invest in a place where you think you wouldn't get it back or it wouldn't be beneficial to you? You wouldn't do that. The same applies to the brands. If you are upcoming influencer, how many followers do you even have on Instagram? Even on YouTube, it's totally even different from on Instagram now, because YouTube, it doesn't really matter the number of subscribers you have. Some people have a lot of subscribers, but they do not have a lot of engagement, and some have small subscribers. Engagement is YouTube is totally different from Instagram, and the number of followers you have doesn't really necessarily applies to your views, because some people have 200k subscribers, but when you go on their channel, depend on the content you put out there, that is how your community will respond to it. So on YouTube, you cannot really use that to calculate. As time went on, I understood how the industry worked, and I am really saying all those things to you guys so that it will be easier for you, so that it wouldn't stress you out like how I got stressed along the way, why I was not getting the attention that I wanted and I was not really getting any feedback like I really wanted. It all applies to whatever I am saying out here. You can also sit down and think about it. Nobody would like to invest and throw away money. So if a brand approach you and they want to pay you to work with them, they want to feel like whatever money they are investing in you as an influencer, they will get it back, else they wouldn't love to work with you. So we shouldn't just have like this pain in our chest against those brands that, oh, they don't really care about us or anything. If you are in their shoes, I bet you also. So for my concealer today, I'll be using L'Oreal Infallible concealer. My sleek contour palette. And to set my face, I'm going to use FENTY tea powder. Like, think about it. It's just like that in any industry. If you're a musician, if you're a footballer, and you're not really good, which team really wants to buy you? Because team goes after, or the bigger teams goes after bigger players. Like Messi, he left Barcelona not so long ago. This had nothing to do with makeup, but I'm just saying that so that we really understand what I am talking about. It depends on your worth, what you bring to the table. That will make brands sought after you. But if you have nothing to give them, why do you want them to come to you and to start with you? So we are expecting them to come to us, up and coming influencers, and then to start with us and raise us to some level, and after some time we go back to them and say, okay, if you do not pay me this much, I'm going to leave, or I'm going to work with other brands. Nobody would do that. Nobody would like to do that job. So that job is left for you to do. You have to push yourself to that higher height where brands will sought after you and they will pay you. It applies to every industry. Think about it: the music industry, the acting industry, everything that we are doing. If you become good at what you are doing, it's so difficult for people to ignore you. So I think we up and coming influencers shouldn't get it twisted why brands are not coming to us for ambassador deals or anything. It's normal. We do not have that value that they sought after, so we are definitely going to get ignored. Deal with that, sis. And to bronze my face, I'm going to use Coco Nutty from Fenty. like I said before, it's not like nobody cares about us influencers, but we have to work harder to be where we want to be before they have an interest to also work with us, because they are going to pay you to advertise for them, and there is money involved, so they need somehow get it back. So guys, this brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you liked the look I created. So like I always say, if you like my videos, please don't forget to share, thumbs up, and join this for me. See you again next time.